You want to find
RFK?
Brooklyn? You want to find
RFK.
Burger King?
RFK.
Do you want to find Belgium Kim?
RFK.
Or do you want to find Rapid Fire Kim?
Rapid Fire Kim.
Let's find Rapid Fire Kim. Where are you, Rapid Fire Kim?
And one might ask
There
who
you
she
are.
is. She's the one that's going to be reading off your questions from social media.
She's like, I'm like, let's find Burger King. She's like, Burger King ain't here. There's no Burger King here. Belgium Kim is here.
Kim.
I liked beautiful Kim.
Yeah, beautiful, bodacious Kim.
Kim, can I make a remark? And this is not racist in any way. You're the fairest girl I've ever met.
It's not. No, that's absolutely not wrong.
She's
As a matter of
Belgian
fact,
Kim. That's why. You obviously have never been to Belgium.
No, been to Finland.
Okay.
I am as pasty as they get.
Do you know what?
I am as pasty.
Do you know what Belgium is known for?
What?
Pasty people and waffles. That is what they are known for. Pasty people and waffles. That's what you get when you get to Belgium.
Oh,
That's
man.
pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate, right?
Tons of white people and waffles.
That's correct.
Yeah. I was buying foundation yesterday to keep going down the line, like lighter and lighter. Now it's just white. Just pure white.
So everybody out there, and Vikisha Taylor, she's watching. She said we're at 193 viewers. We need to get to 250 like we did yesterday at a bare minimum. We're answering your immigration questions right now on Facebook. Rapid Fire Kim is going to be rapidly firing them off to us. And what we're going to ask everybody to do right now is please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to share this on their feeds, on their timelines, and let people know that we are now in the rapid fire round. You can literally come right on to the show right now and have your immigration questions asked and answered.
1-800-LAWLINK, 1-800-529-5465, and also posting those questions once again on the Brad and Squeeze page where RFK will read them off like this.
Like this. Donna wants to know, my priority date is January 10th, 2005. Should we receive the letter to start our processing? It's an F4 Jamaica.
January 10th, 2005. You should be receiving something. Yes, if you haven't received anything, call me.
Jean asks, my husband filed for me and my two sons. They are 14 and 2... my 14-year-old got his in 2 years. My 18-year-old did not get his. They sent me a letter saying that he was denied. When I got married in July of 2016, I sent in the paperwork in November. What can I do to help my son? I just got my 2-year last week.
He got denied because you got married after he turned 18 years old. So therefore, the father can't file for him. So once you have your green card, you can turn around and file for him now, and hopefully he'll be here before he turns 21.
So now she can file her.
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Sean wants to know.
I don't know if anybody else understood, but I'm glad that we understood. Because me and RFK go, yeah. I'm just, yeah, perfect.
It's a very Ocean's 11 conversation.
Exactly right.
Sean would like to know, filing an affidavit of support, my joint sponsor did not make enough on their 2016 taxes, but they're currently working since mid last year and can provide a job letter and a pay stub for present income. Is this going to be enough to send to immigration? The deadline that they gave me means that I cannot wait for her to file her 2017 taxes.
Yeah, that's fine as long as they're earning an income now, and the income that they're earning now in a steady job is above the poverty level. It should be okay. You want to cover CYA. If you want a CYA, then get a second affidavit of support. It's not the end of the world, but it sounds pretty good to me.
Mitzi asks,
CYA.
What does CYA mean?
The Catholic Youth Association.
All right. Yeah, about that. Go on.
Yes, they have a basketball league every Tuesday at the St. Peter's Church.
Yeah. I believe you.
You believe it, yes.
That Brad plays in religiously. Mitzi would like to know, if I'm here in the U.S. and I marry a citizen, what do I need to do to get my green card? I'm going to assume that was an illegal entry.
Yes, you file an adjustment in I-485 and I-130, I-864. You'll get your work permit in 120 days, green card in 9 months.
Grant would like to know, how long does it take to file for your underage kids as a green card holder if they're in Jamaica?
18 to 24 months.
Glenn asks, my green card expired in August this year. 1 week before expiring, I'm traveling out of the country. I just filed my citizen a week ago. Should I get a stamp or renew my green card?
You just filed for your citizenship?
Yep, a week ago.
You can try to get a stamp, but if you filed for your citizenship within 6 months of your green card expiring, the rules now are you got to go and apply for a new green card to get the stamp in your passport.
Okay. Browning asks, I submitted a petition for my husband and they rejected the petition saying Browning. Browning says, I submitted a petition for my husband and they rejected it, saying there isn't an available visa for this petition. They further stated that we should check online for a priority date as to when to file again. I'm confused. Can you please explain? I'm a green card holder waiting to be sworn in, and I already passed my N400 interview.
Okay, so right now, if you are a green card holder, there is a waiting list for spouses for green card holders. So all you do is file an I-130 and you get put to the back of the line. Back of the line takes about 18 to 24 months to reach to the top of the line before that your spouse is eligible for a green card. If you are a U.S. citizen, you're considered what's called an immediate relative. An immediate relative means that there is no waiting line. It's fast pass, like in Disney World. You don't wait on the line. You just go straight to the front of the line, get on the ride, and get your green card.
You don't wait in line, Brad, at Disney World?
On a fast pass.
You don't wait on the line.
Well, maybe you do. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. Yeah. But I understand fast pass is boom, done. You get on the ride and go. So when you're an immediate relative, you get the fast pass. When you are a permanent resident, you're waiting on the line to get on the elephant that goes around, Dumbo that goes around in a circle.
I can't see you waiting on the line.
Right? Can you imagine? I've done it, the Dumbo thing. People wait 3 hours to get on a stupid piece of plastic painted green as an elephant, and you go around in a circle, you go, woo! I can't believe I just waited 3 hours.
You know which one of the guys I'd be?
Which one?
I'd be the one on the outside videotaping you making an asphalt of yourself.
That's
going
exactly
round and
what I
round.
was
Exactly.
Picturing
like
Brad
with a big chicken bone, in my
big cup of Coca-Cola in your hand.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get to another question. Once again, folks, share. We're a little bit over 200 concurrent. Share away, all right? 1-800-529-5465. Next question.
Marilyn is asking, I'm a citizen. Can I still file for my 27-year-old son? And how long is that going to take?
7 years, yes.
Tina asks, I have a question. A friend that is married and filed for her CREE card, C-R-E-E, CREE card. Green. I'm going to go with that's the type of that must be green, right? Green card.
No
however,
card.
they're not together anymore, right? However, they're not together anymore, but she got her work permit and is about to get a divorce. She's met someone else now and wants to know if she can get remarried. Is there going to be an issue to refile? Should she just call and cancel for the previous filing?
Well, you can't call and cancel a previous filing. You just have to write a letter, and you should get divorced and marry the person that you want to be with. And there's always a question of, hey, you got married, you got divorced, you got married. But as long as they were all legitimate relationships, you have nothing to worry about. All right? Plenty of people get married, get divorced, and get married again. It's not so unusual. It's actually more usual than unusual now.
You know anyone who has ever gotten divorced?
I know lots of people who got divorced, all right? It's actually more, the usualness is you get divorced. It's unusual that somebody makes it through a marriage for 50 years these days.
Dwight wants to know, I already asked this question, but me and my wife got divorced, and she already filed the I-751 together, but we've since gotten a divorce, and she never went with me to the interview. I've already submitted the final divorce papers, so I'd like to know if it's the same that in 18 months, if it's the same 18 months that it's going to take me to get my 10-year green card.
Maybe a little longer, and you're going to go on the interview alone with the divorce decree and proof that it was a real marriage. You'll be fine now.
Just had a weird thought, man.
What's your weird thought?
Can you imagine us having a Brad and Squeeze show party where all of our fans and everybody comes? Be hilarious.
You just came up with a great idea.
I'm like, can you imagine that?
You just came up with a great idea.
All the personalities and the characters in the room.
The Brad and Squeeze ball.
The bread
Yeah,
and squeeze party.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We would. You know, it'd be great because you'd be like hugging all of them because you haven't really met many of them.
Right.
You know, but you've like they're your friends
Yep,
from being
you get
online.
to put a face with
Yeah.
the name and everything.
Oh my God.
Anyway, next question here on the
Jelly,
Brad
start
Squeeze
working
Show.
on the party.
Time to start plans.
By the way, on Monday afternoon squeeze, it's our 100th show in the new studio. It's going to be a big celebration.
This coming Monday?
This coming Monday at 12 o'clock. Be there or be square.
All right.
Rapid fire, Kim. Let's continue.
Munchie is asking, my daughter's priority date is July 2013. How longer do we have to wait? How much longer?
About 2 or 3 years.
Janet asks, what's the fee to renew a 10-year green card and how long does it take?
The fee to renew Why do you want to renew a 10-year green card? First of all,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you just
Become a citizen.
Why wouldn't you just
Citizenship.
become a citizen? But the fee to renew it, the fee is $455 plus an $85 biometric fee, which totals $540 if I did the math right. Okay.
Alexander asks, how long does it take to get a fiance visa?
About 9 to 12 months.
And he's got a follow-up. What's the best way for a citizen to file for their fiance?
The I-129F.
F is in Frank.
Frank.
We've got one of those super general questions that you love. I want to
Make an
know how you can...
Come see me. I can't tell you how to get a green card. Okay, make an appointment. Next.
How do I get a green card?
Yeah.
Sharnia says, please pass this on to Squeeze. Thanks to Zenmar and the team at USA Credit Repair who started working on my credit in November, and 30 days later my credit score shot up 140 points. I only have 2 more months to go to reach the 4-month mark that they've said, and now I'm 2 months away from purchasing my very first home thanks to USA Credit.
Told you, USA Credit. Kicking asphalt.
Wow.
USA
140
Credit
points. And by the way, was she on the triple play? That 140 points may have very well been for free.
Yeah.
If she was on the triple play.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
So you,
we have been getting rave reviews.
So you definitely call USA Credit Repair right now at 1-800-872.
Thanks to the 20-year veteran in the credit repair industry, Jared Marcus.
Yes, he's good.
You gotta hire good people.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Cost a fortune, but you gotta hire good people.
1-800.
Get it, Brad? Cost a fortune, but you gotta hire good people.
Yes.
Cost a fortune, but you gotta work with good people.
Yes.
Expensive people.
Yes.
You get what you pay for.
Yes, damn it, yes!
I'm just saying.
1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. USA
Thanks
Credit
to USA
Repair.
Credit Repair.
Thanks to
Very
USA
good.
Credit Repair. We'll be talking about USA
140 points.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about USA Credit Repair in a few minutes, but I do want to remind everybody they do have the triple play, which is that if you call right now, you'll get a free consultation. They'll give you free credit repair for 30 days. And they give you a money-back guarantee that if your credit's not up within 90 days, they give you back your money, everything you've paid them. Okay, this woman just called in. She said, thanks to USA Credit Repair, my credit went up 140 points in 30 days, and she's on par, online, on target, whatever the word is, to purchase her home in about 3 more months. So congratulations to that lady. And the telephone number for USA Credit Repair is 1-800-872-7177, 1-800-872-7177.
My fair lady.
Hello. Okay, I'll go ahead and fire these right off. True to my name.
Away.
Olive wants to know, are there any plans to make changes to adult citizen children filing for their parents?
Yes, the plan is for Donald Trump's plan is no more family immigration. Start the application process now.
Gotcha. Asking for a friend, Princess is asking, how long does it take for a case to be approved after receiving a prima facie establishment?
Yeah, that would be a VAWA case. So when you file a VAWA case, a Violence Against Women's Act, they give you a prima facie letter saying that on its face, prima facie means on its face, we haven't looked at it, but on its face you have a valid claim as a victim of violence, domestic violence. And when you get that, you can use that to go get government assistance, which you otherwise wouldn't be eligible for. So that's the purpose of the prima facie letter. From that point on, you got about a year.
Gotcha. Carla, what are the rules for Trinidad with regards to adoption for my grandchild?
Same rules as Jamaica. You have to strip the parents of their parental rights, and from there, bring them up as orphans.
Nicola wants to know, how long does it take for an I-130 to be approved for a 9-year-old in Jamaica? His priority date was August 7th of 2017, and he was sponsored by his American citizen stepfather.
Should be getting approved momentarily.
Neville's asking, I'm a U.S. Citizen. What's the cost to file for my mom?
$535 for the I-130. I don't know where your mom is, so it depends where your mom is. But it's definitely at least $535, maybe more.
Antoinette wants to know, can I file for a sister or brother, and how long does it take? I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yes, about 12 to 15 years.
Theodon asks, my case is currently pending with USCIS, and I took my son up on his B2. Does my wife need consent from his mom in Jamaica to adjust his status? I got his birth certificate that we both signed.
If he's already here, they're not going to ask for any consent from the mom.
So the wife can file as the stepmom?
Yeah. Sometimes they ask for consent at the embassy, but not here once you're in the United States now.
Arlene wants to know, can I file for my adult son in Jamaica? I'm a U.S. citizen.
Of course.
Solomon is asking, I'm working with my social security number and ID, but I haven't gotten my EAD from USCIS. Can I still file tax returns with my U.S. citizen wife?
Yes.
Or wait to get my EAD?
No, file the tax returns. You got a valid social security number.
Shishi asks, how long does a U.S. citizen brother take to file for a sister living in the U.S. as well?
12 to 15 years. You'll see whether or not they can adjust or do a provisional waiver at the end. Who knows what the law will be in 2030.
There you go.
Godson asks, I did my biometric and then got a letter in the mail that I've got to do a 245I. What does that mean?
That means that 245I means that you were included in a bona fide I-130 or I-140 or labor application or I-360 filed prior to April 30th, 2001. You were physically here on December 20th, 2000, and you can pay a penalty fee and get your green card here.
Dawnette asks, if a 10-year green card holder got married and then decides to get her citizenship before she files for her husband, can she apply for her citizenship using her married name?
Yes.
Marky asks, I'm a citizen through naturalization filing for my wife. When going to the interview, do I need to have my birth certificate?
It's preferable, but as long as you have your naturalization, that's most important.
Gina asks, I'm a U.S. resident and have a business in Jamaica and I want to move there. How can I do this?
Bye-bye. Get a plane ticket and go.
See you.
Don't forget to pay your U.S. taxes. You're a U.S. citizen.
Gotta remember.
Susie asks, I came to the U.S. just 2 months ago, and now my U.S. citizen son is going to file for me. How long is it going to take so that I don't have to go back to my country?
First of all, you've only been here 2 months, so he's going to do nothing for you until the 3-month mark. And then at that point, you're going to adjust your status, and it'll take about another 6 months.
Charles asks, can my resident sister file for her brother in Jamaica?
No. Have to be a citizen.
It's just consonants, so I'm going to go King. King wants to know, how long do SIDS cases take from start to finish?
Less than a year. Family court should take less than 3 to 4 months, certainly in New York. And an adjustment through a SID should be less than 6 months, so it should be less than a year in total.
Bahira asks, my wife's brother died, and before he did, he asked her to take care of his son. We are residents of the U.S., and my aunt is currently taking care of him in Jamaica. We've had him since he was 2 years old. What can I do to get him here? His mom plays no part in his life.
Orphan petition, but you got to strip the mother of the parental rights, and you have to go into New York State court here, or whatever state you live in, get a pre-adoption order, bring the child up to do the adoption. This is what we do here for a living. It's very rare that people do this on their own and actually get it right. You need a lawyer.
Anajay wants to know, I'm a U.S. citizen and I have legal guardianship over my nephew in Jamaica. How do I go about getting him in America? So she already has guardianship over him. Different person.
Same thing. Guardianship doesn't mean parents were stripped of their parental rights. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So I'm not sure what guardianship she has down in Jamaica, but the same thing. You need to file an orphan petition. We'll see what you got.
Okay. King has a follow-up. Do you have to submit the medical with the SIDG cases at the same time,
Yes.
or do you wait until the interview?
Submit it with the same time.
Okay. And I think that we've successfully completed
There
social
it
media
is.
rapid fire.